Okay, so what I'd basically like to do is talk about what's going to go into your presentations, posters, whatever you want to call it, same thing, PowerPoint. So for the last class, with your final paper, you're going to hand in a PowerPoint. It's going to be less than 10 slides. So, and you're going to take the information from the slides, you're going to literally cut it from your paper and put it on the poster. So the only extra work would be, you know, maybe adding graphics, making it look nice, a title that looks nice, but all the information should be in your final paper for the poster presentation, which is a PowerPoint. So I want to go over each slide because each slide is basically, if you were to print a slide from a PowerPoint and make a poster from it, you would, print a slide and glue it onto a tri-fold poster board. So picture this old school cardboard tri-fold poster board. The biggest part's the middle. Two smaller parts are the left and right side. And so needless to say, you're going to have your title, the names of the authors, you, and if you have a partner, in the center at the top. Now, if we start on the left side that folds out, that's going to be taken from your lit review. All right, so that's going to be kind of the history. Why is it a problem? What are the stats on the problem? Is it like, is it large numbers? Is it a quantitative problem? Is it like really serious? Is it a qualitative? Is it both? What kind of stats do you have on it? What's been tried? So basically the different sections to your lit review. You don't have to put definitions on your poster or in your slides. You could pick some type of graphics. Your graphics for that section could be a chart showing the statistics, how many people suffer from this. You know, what's the severity of it? It could be more of a graphic, whatever you think is appropriate, but you want to be able to draw people's attention to your poster if you printed this out. The other thing is, if you're cutting and pasting from your paper's like in 12 pitch. So you're just going to pick small sections and you're going to enlarge the font to like 18 pitch because they need to be able to read it from like 4 feet away. So this is a larger font for your poster. So really just pick the most important things that you want to share and make it a big font. So that's the left side. And you can label each side. You can label it like literature review, history of the problem, severity of the problem, what's been done. You can label the different slides. So if you're looking at that left side, I'm thinking 3 slides up and down that left side. For you, you're not going to print it out. So it would just be the first slide would be the title and the authors. The second, third, and fourth slide would be that left side. And that would all be taken from your lit review. The center, the big part, is the most important part. And you're going to be presenting, this is what I'm hoping to do to help solve this problem, to help better meet the needs of this population. So This is where you're going to have a graphical representation of your model. Remember, it could be like steps or a flow chart or something more creative. And so that center part is the most important part. This is what I'm proposing to do. This is the model I'm proposing to use that will better meet the needs of this population. So graphical representation of your model. You're going to have basically, then you're going to have a description of your model. What are the different steps? How is this going to play out over 8 to 12 weeks? Okay. And then the next 2 to 3 slides will be you're incorporating 2 to 3 theories in your model. And you're just going to describe how you use each one of those theories, what order they go in, why would they work well with this population? Why are you combining these 3 theories for a comprehensive model? So the whole middle section, you're going to have your title, that's going to be a slide, and you're going to have the graphical representation of your model, an outline of the steps of your model, how's it move through 8 to 12 weeks. And then you're going to discuss the different models that you're using in the different theories that you're including in your model. So that'll take up that whole middle section. It's like 5 slides. On the right side, okay, you're going to have 3 slides. The first slide is going to be proposing a study. Okay, so it's going to talk about you'd like to use certain measurements. You're going to what type of study, what's the population and the sample, where's it going to be located, what are the demographics or variables. So I would say, I guess that would be about 2 slides if you divide it up into like the different components of the study, everything from sample to measurements to how you're going to play out that study. Two basic slides, and the last slide on that right's a summary. So basically, we're just moving through your final paper, simplifying it, enlarging the type, adding graphics, whether it be stats graphics or pictures or illustrations, something to draw the viewer's eyes to your poster. And the whole goal of this is really, maybe you want to present it at some conference. I never say this because I don't want to stress people out, but like the way, I'm like all mastery learning. It's pretty much all or nothing. You can keep working on whatever until I feel you've learned the material and presented it. But kind of like my internal scale of references, how would this go for a conference? So I think if you do this, it should be good enough to present someplace as a poster at least. Anybody from this class who's wanted to present at some conference has been able to. So that's kind of my internal goal. If you want to present it at a conference, it would be good enough to do that, at least for like graduate students poster presentation. So even though you're not printing this out and gluing it to a piece of cardboard, a trifold, that's how we design the flow of your PowerPoint. So I'm thinking like title page, 4 in the middle, 3 on each side, including the title page. That's 11 slides. So that's not too bad. So 3, 4, 3, and a title. Yeah, 11 slides. So not too bad. So don't stress out about, the PowerPoint. It's really just cutting and pasting and making it look nice. Use some nice template. Um, and then, hopefully we'll have some students Zoom in or come in face to face and share what you did with the other students. I really like students seeing what each other did. It's a lot of work this semester that you did. So, share it with the other students. All right, so questions on the PowerPoint presentation. You're not going to it's not a formal presentation, Um, we can you can pop it up on the screen or in here and go through the slides in like 5 or 10 minutes informally. You're not going to get graded on a presentation. You're just informally sharing what you did with your peers. So any questions on the PowerPoint poster presentation? That's like 4 Ps. All right.